In today's video, we're going to be discussing every single mistake you're making and you still don't know it, and how to fix it. If you're new here, I just want to say my name is Danny. Welcome to a new series called Fast 8, where I'll give you as much information as possible in under 8 minutes. Start the timer, let's get right into it. Check your damn oil. I don't care if your car's from the 1700s, I don't care if it's from the year 2020. I bet 90% of you have not checked your oil in the past week. That's pretty bad. I have personally experienced locking up a motor because I didn't check the oil. I have experienced someone with a 350Z, countless DMs from you guys locking up your motor because you don't check your oil, and racing a 2019-2020 Mustang that also got locked up because it didn't have any oil. So check your oil regularly. You might have a loose oil pan screw, you might have a random oil leak that you never knew about, or you forgot to add the regular oil that you need in your previous oil change, which if you don't know how much oil you need for your car, look in the owner's manual. There it will show you everything and what type of oil you need for your car. Oh, check this one out. September 23rd, 2016. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is young Danny with young Brittany. Next topic, stop modifying your car. May seem very counterintuitive since I have a single turbo 370Z. I'm about to engine swap a 350Z. A lot of Z owners, Infiniti owners, any car in general, to be honest, if you have an Altima, Maxima, whatever, they start modifying their cars just because, I guess you could say, the feel. They just want to be part of the group when you're just getting into it without really doing the research or really spending the time. I get messages every single day. Hey Danny, I'm getting an exhaust. Do I need to tune my car? Hey Danny, I'm getting an intake. Is it gonna feel much faster? To answer that question, if you put an exhaust setup, you don't really need to tune your car. But then let's say you saw someone with intakes, colder intakes. You decide to buy intakes. And you're like, yo, I want intakes. It's gonna make my car feel a lot faster, better for performance. But you're missing one huge point. If you're putting intakes on your car to make it faster, it's not gonna work. You need a tune to make your car know about the intakes, know about the exhaust, know about all the modifications. So make sure you're not buying intakes for your car or buying test pipe for your car and thinking it's gonna feel like a GTR. It's probably not. Sorry to break your feelings. And to go along with that, that will kind of help you in the long run, have a vision for the car. Know what you want the car to look like. The vision is probably gonna change throughout the years. Mine definitely changed, but have a vision. Do your own modifications and don't be too discouraged by other people's cars and where they're at in their build. Vision will help you buy the correct mods and not waste money on mods that you don't really want or need, and you only got it because Juan Pablo and Juanita had it on their car. Remember, it's not a race against every 350Z on Instagram or 370Z or Altima or Maxima, whatever your car is. It's your own pace. Now, another topic that a lot of people do wrong, they go by what the internet says. For me personally, when I first got the 370Z, I used Pennzoil 5W30, Mobile One 5W30, car ran amazing. But then I read on the internet that Nissan and everybody recommends Redline 5W30. My car never ever hit 220 degrees, even if I did pulls or whatever. It always ran really good. As soon as I switched to this, cruising on the highway, 220 degrees. Super weird. So, I mean, the internet said it's great because it's ester oil, but for my car it wasn't. So don't go by what the internet says. Go from your personal experience. Right now I'm using Pennzoil fully synthetic 5W30 or 10W30. We're using thicker oil since the car is boosted now. So your car is basically a money pit at this point. You're throwing everything at it. You're doing this and that and this when you could be saving a good amount of money. A lot of owners, and I've experienced this myself, think that installing certain car parts are super difficult, that you have to take it to a mechanic that's gonna charge you a crap ton of money. Not all of them do, but some of them are scheming, like Daniel. If you know, you know. I've always said this on the videos, that's why I make YouTube videos, to help you guys do it, but you would save so much money if you did things yourself. Things like exhausts, intakes. These would cost you thousands of dollars to install in your car. Where if you looked up a couple videos on YouTube, downloaded manuals from Nissan to do certain jobs. For example, years ago, 370Z had an oil leak that for me seemed impossible to do by myself. But I went ahead, went online, looked up an actual guide on how to do it, printed out the packet, and was able to do it myself and saved hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Take a weekend out, maybe invite a friend, your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your great granny, the whole family. If you can't, take it to a mechanic. If you can, you save so much money. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. There's so much money you can save by doing things yourself. And whenever I see someone discouraged or scared to do a project that I know they can do, even if they put 5% or 10% of their effort into it, into looking up a video and then trying to do it, it's frustrating because you can be saving so much money. Next mod you buy, do me a favor, try to install it yourself. Look up some videos on YouTube, look through the channel. Trust me, if I can do it, you can. Your bank account is going to thank you in the long run. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't quite know everything as I stand in front of a 350Z without an engine, but I continue to pursue as much knowledge as possible in the Z platform, the Nissan platform, and any car in general. But something that I have learned and the hard way sometimes throughout the 5+ years that I've been in this industry is stop getting desperate. Now, that could mean a lot of things. You can't get a date, stop being thirsty. Now, what I really mean is the car parts that you want, everything that you want for your car, it's not gonna run away. It's gonna stay there. Don't get desperate and then put yourself in a worse situation than you were before just because you want that car part or that car or that modification. Be patient. Be really patient, because building a proper car like your vision or how you want takes time. It's raining. But yeah, I think that's pretty important. Be patient and don't rush into things, because trust me, I've learned the hard way. When I thought the deal was gonna go away and never come back, there was a better deal a couple weeks later. And I want to encourage, why do you look at me like that? And I want to encourage you guys, if you have not yet already and you're new here, hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So, and that's not possible without you. So hit that subscribe. I love you guys. This is how you improperly start the car and go. Now, this is how you should be starting the car, letting it warm up, and then going every single time. If you have a bigger fuel pump or aftermarket fuel pump, you should prime the fuel pump, then start the car. Let the car sit for about 45 seconds to 2 minutes. I personally let it sit longer since my car is boosted, so I probably sit here for like in a minute and a half, 2 minutes, be on my phone, put on the 5-point harness, 4-point harness, and then drive like a maniac. I mean, drive like a formal citizen. Things like this may not matter at first, but when you start driving the car 50,000 miles, 100,000 miles, 150,000 miles, it'll definitely give you a couple thousand miles back at least. Take care of your engine, and it'll take care of you. Shout out to my engine for taking all the pain I couldn't. Why are car people on TikTok so freaking cringy? Please stop. Skirt. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Tokyo drift right here. Oh, I'm gonna drift. Get yourself a daily. Not only will you not be putting so many miles on your car, but if you're a car enthusiast and you want to modify your car, it gives you a sense of security that you don't have to rush car install. You can take your time with it, you can do things right, and it doesn't even have to be an amazing daily. Just get yourself anything that won't break, and it's gonna last you forever. Oh gosh, oh gosh.